Hey guys, Microsoft G here. Today we are going over how to stop corner routes. We're going to go over three different things I like to do to guard corner routes. Now, the first thing I like to do is having backed off cloud flats. I've always thought, so I always change my zone drops, especially if it's some sort of like a slot punish corner route. I like having it at 20 yards, guys. Now, the key here with this is, and we're going to go against bench here, for example. From the offset tight end formation, just kind of show you what I am getting at with this. So the key here is that we want our cloud flats backed off. I always like have my cloud flats at the deeper zone drops. I always thought they've played better than curl flats. But I'm going to show you an example of what. So like this would be great bench defense, right? Because it's a double maple package with curl flats and cloud flats to guard the sidelines, right? Now the problem with that is this. Once the ball is snapped, you're going to see the corner route is still going to get open. See right there how there's like a pocket where that can get thrown? So, like the CPU threw it late there. The point is this, and I'm going back to replay here so you guys see what I'm talking about here. You see how like they didn't throw it, but like right here, there is a window in between this cloud flat and the safety, right? Like someone that's actually playing can freeform this ball or just throw it to sidelines right here for a catch, right? Like this is an open window to throw this ball. Same thing with the other side, right? Open window right here to like the 45-yard line to squeeze in this ball, right? So on this play, guys, the only difference that I'm going to do is I'm going to back off my cloud flats. And in order to back them off, what I like to do is this. I like to press Y, then press the A icon, and then whatever receiver they are on, I want to back off. So the far left corner is going to be closest to X, so I'm going to press X, and then the right stick up, as you see there on the right, it will back him off. So saying Y, A, B, right stick up to back him off, right? Now all of a sudden these cloud flats are going to do a way better job at playing these corner routes. Boom, boom. But it's like they throw the running back there. But all I want to show you guys there for bench, that this is excellent bench defense. Look at how much better these corner routes, or these cloud flats are going to guard these corner routes. As you see right there. You see how now this window that we were talking about before is now completely taken away by Sanders right here. He was not playing at this depth before. The only reason why he's playing at that depth now is because of those backed off cloud flats. So that's example one of what I like to do versus those types of corner routes. Another thing that you can do, especially if you want to leave the defense pressed, is you could bracket. I like to call bracket defense here. So bracket defense is the idea of this. The only way to guard a corner route one-on-one is with backed off zone coverage, right? Which is what I just said. The other way to do it is if you bracket them, or kind of almost like double team them in a way. This is what I mean here in a second. So we're going to call the same play. We're just going to go against bench here just to show you what I'm talking about. Now this time, what we're going to do is we are going to simply man up both corner routes right here, right? So you can do something even like this, for example. Okay, if you went and you played this defense, this would work, and then once they snap the ball, you'll see why. Basically, what happens is that what happens here, and then we'll see the replay. What happens is that the zone coverage press by itself won't play it; it will get over the top of it. The man coverage won't play it by itself, but the two combined will. That's kind of the idea here. So as you can see right there, like there isn't really. This is a super tough ball maybe to fit in on the outside right there, but I have my safety help right there. But the idea is this, is that even if you throw over this cloud flat right here that's pressed, it's such a tougher window to fit in because of the man coverage. Same thing here with this side. Again, this is a super, super tough window to fit in. If Chris Carter wasn't here, the man-up guy, this window becomes a lot easier to fit in. Because he is there, makes it a lot harder. I'll show you guys the play here one more time. But that's like the key, guys, is that this bracket defense will help combat these corner routes. Same thing idea right there. We can look at the replay again, but this is another great way to stop corner routes, guys. If you put a cloud flat, if you like playing press defense, you don't want to back cloud flats off, that's okay. But the key here is that you want this bracket defense because again, this is pretty much blanketed here by Vernon Davis on the right, and then on the left here, same thing, guys. Like this window, it's just super, super hard to fit in. Again, it's still press defense, but with the man up, it just makes it so this is such a hard window to fit in. Really, really is. So bracket defense, another great way to stop corner routes. The third thing I want to show you guys to help stop corner routes. Now this is specifically for deeper corner routes. Is a package. This is going to be the Safeties Package here from Dollar. This is different depending on the formation, so watch out depending on what defense you run. Look out for this. And the only thing I will mention is that the adjustments will flip, or the personnel will change when you flip to this package. So I want to put Logan Ryan back in the game, and then now I have linebackers in with this new package, so I want to make sure that my safeties are back in the game. As you hear from PA Shot Scenes, what I'm going to do is this. Instead of having my half right here, but the idea is that a deeper corner route will smoke a deep half to the outside. So what I want to do is to guard the outside deep part of the field. I don't want to put outside third here. As you see, the zone changes a little bit. Basically, what this will do, guys, is I'm just going to play coverage on the rest of my defense here, just so you guys can see how this can get completely bagged. What this will allow me to do is to completely guard this corner route. As you can see right here in the replay, this corner route was completely bagged. Another thing, too, guys, which is very key when it comes to corner routes as well, especially in mutts, I love deep out zone KO. Deep out zone KO will light up, and then basically if the defender is anywhere near the receiver, it will bag corner routes. But again, right here, this package will allow this outside third to run with this, right? So he goes back to the ball here at the end because the play was done. But even right here, if this ball tries to get thrown now, it won't be available and it will be KO'd. I'm going to show you guys this again here. So again, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to make sure that outside third is down there, but I'm just going to play some coverage here. But again, this is an idea of what I like to do. And then I like to roll the safety over in a third as well. The icons are a little different here, so pay attention when you switch to this package for adjusting. But as you hear, guys, this corner is going to get completely bagged because it's outside third. I'll show you guys a replay here. But again, nothing is open here on this play because of this outside third. I really love this guy's first deeper corner routes. First bench is not really necessary because we already have that cloud flat adjustment with the backed off cloud flat as well as the bracket defense that we've already talked about. But guys, as you can see right here, this is just not open. It really just isn't an open ball, right? And it's the same idea. He runs back at the end after the play is dead. But as you see, guys, this is just never an open ball. It's completely bagged because of that outside third. I'll show you guys just in here one last time. But again, I like moving him to the outside just to guarantee that he has no chance of getting burnt. And then from there, I'm just going to make some coverage adjustments here. But again, this whole thing will get bagged because of this outside third adjustment. Boom. Boom. He takes off again. I'll show you guys the replay here one last time. But you guys get the idea. Outside third, guys, versus deep corner. So if you have a hard time guarding shot seams, I think shot seams is one of the best plays in the game. This is the #1 counter to guard PA shot seams. Is these outside third adjustments here. So to completely take this away, guys, right? So if you guys found a way to stop short corner routes with that backed off cloud flat adjustment or with the bracket defense, and you guys found a way to stop deeper corner routes with that outside third safety package, consider checking out Civil GG. We have full schemes, usually the highest level man. Links to in the description. Use code GG at checkout for 20% off your next order.